So you're just talking about
The future. There's going to be a future device. That's this whole segment.
I understand that. Welcome back to Jupiter
Hey,
City.
what's up? We're talking right now.
Thanks for tuning in. We're glad you're here. This is Braden. I'm Branson. Braden, what you been up to?
I've been drinking this drink, and it's been making me suffer for no reason, really. I heard there's some benefits to it. It's supposed to prevent cancer and diabetes.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And so I'm sort of just ignoring the taste and letting it bypass my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What's it taste like? Is it charcoal? Sewage?
maybe a mixture of
A
those.
mixture of both?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you just punched the table. Is your hand okay?
Nah, it's bleeding.
Okay.
No, it's good.
Speaking of your hand being okay, we're gonna do inventions today.
That's the plan.
So I got a list of 3 inventions that I have made or have heard
You
something
already made them?
No, I haven't already made them.
Let's preface
These
this.
are concepts.
Yes.
These are pitches
Pitches.
to each other.
Mm-hmm. We're on the future Shark Tank.
Yeah, future Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm.
It's
50 years from now, right? At least the ones I came up with.
Mhm.
And came up with is a strong word, right?
Mhm.
We got a lot of influences, future movies, stuff like that. So some of these probably already exist, at least the ideas. But we're claiming them as our own.
Yeah.
So 50 years from now, we go in a Shark Tank. What are we pitching to them that the next 100 years, the next 200 years will exist?
Well, it'll be the next big thing.
Yeah, because we're the next Musks.
Basically.
In the future, of course.
Elon Musk's. Musk guy.
Musk.
Musk's?
Muscapie? Muscagee.
There's a few plurals that have pie in them, which I've never understood.
Octopi?
Yeah, octopi. Cacti, but that's not.
No, but octopi has pie in it because octopus.
Yeah.
So it's really the I. Cactus, cacti.
Okay.
What else is there? Anything else?
Pie. Yeah.
So, first idea, octopi.
Okay, you go first.
I go first?
And then I'll let you know how much I'll be willing to invest.
Okay.
As I'll be Mr. Wonderful.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Braden. So, this is my first pitch, right? Futuristic pitch.
Yeah.
Teleportation. Bang. Got him.
Okay, what is so special about your teleportation?
Well, for one, there's like you know how you take a pencil and you can, wave it back and forth and it looks like it's in 2 places at once?
Wow.
Right? So
Yeah.
right now, teleportation does not seem feasible,
Mm-mm.
right? We can't just say, "Hey, let's go to Europe." And teleport there.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You gotta somehow get your body there,
Yeah.
right, at a fast speed.
Yeah.
A plane, which is the current mode.
Okay, planes.
Plane
Yeah.
is the
Step
modern
1.
teleportation, right? Teleportation is just transportation,
Okay.
but it's instant.
Yeah.
Right? So the idea, though, is I believe teleportation will exist in the future,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a condition for that. I think it will only exist to known places. So I think there will be pods, right? So there will be a pod,
Mm-hmm.
say, in the U.S.,
Mm-hmm.
and there will have to be a pod in Europe. Europe?
Europe.
There will be a pod in Europe. Ah, what is going on?
It's Europe.
I'm saying Europe.
It's like Europe.
Europe.
You're up next.
I'm up next.
Keep going.
There will be a pod in Europe, and that's the only, they have to be known teleportation spots. I don't think there will be a device where you just put Europe and you just teleport there. I think there's going to be phone booth type of things.
Yeah, which they've had that in sci-fi movies
Right.
for a while.
Yeah, so it's not like some brand new idea, but I think it will be sort of just like a pencil, right, going back and forth.
I'm not getting that analogy,
Okay.
really. So far, you're just describing teleportation to me. There's no real numbers, business facts.
All right, Kevin. Mr. Wonderful? Yeah, Kevin, right?
Yeah, you're kind of losing me, to be honest.
Okay, well, you're out.
I'm out.
I'm kicking you out. You've been kicked.
What's your offer?
I'm teleporting out of here. My offer?
Yeah.
I don't need you.
Why are you here then?
To bitch my idea to the world. It's just branding, just to try to get my idea out
I'm sure that's what a lot of them do.
That's what almost all of them do.
Yeah, but teleportation, that's great. Pencils, I'm not sure where you got that idea.
Well, I mean, a pencil, you wave a pencil back and forth, you see it in two places at once.
So
it only exists in one.
So if I want to teleport to Europe, I can be in two places at once?
I think it will be just like that.
So people will see me in two places?
Long distances. Well, I think in the pods, you'll be flashing back and forth between the pods until all of your atoms, molecules, your body is in the other pod.
That would really hurt.
Well, I don't know if we'd feel it necessarily. But that's what I think it will be like. Because there is, I don't remember the actual science condition, but there is some like instance
Schrodinger's cat.
Nope.
Is that what you're talking about?
Not talking about that. There is some instance where things can be, like an atom, can be in two places. Is that quantum entanglement?
Yeah.
Two places at once?
Yeah. Well,
so maybe like teleportation will only be possible with some sort of quantum science.
Yeah, I think it would be more of a teleportation of consciousness, right? If you could take out a consciousness, transport it to somewhere else, or it could be more like a dream, like vivid dreams that seem more vivid than real life. You can teleport within a dream.
Pitch? Is this your pitch?
No, I'm just helping you out for the future.
I don't know what you just said. That's not teleportation. That's not transportation.
Okay, it's not physical teleportation.
It's mental transportation?
Yeah.
Why not just, if you can't walk around, or you walk around in someone else's body, what's the point of that?
Because I feel like that would be easier to do. Physical
transfiguration?
Physical teleportation is probably harder than mental teleportation. Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like physical might be impossible.
Yeah, which comes first in the future, physical or mental?
I think mental.
I think I'm with you. Mental seems
because there's already
more realistic.
Similar stuff like no one has taken an atom and put it somewhere else. That hasn't happened yet. Right? But
I think it's been observed that an atom can exist in two places at once.
Well, yeah.
Right?
But
we just need to put that on the macro scale.
Yeah.
Right? Because right now it's at a micro.
So what's your plan for doing that?
Quantum level. Huh?
What's your plan for doing that? Like what do you have in the works right now?
Well, this is more just I don't have anything in the works right now besides the idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty unprofessional.
This is just a pitch. Just a pitch. This isn't like an existing product.
I'm out.
We are not in the future. This is my pitch for the future.
I'll give you $0 for 100% stake. That's my final offer.
I'll take it. That's a good deal. But like I said, I think in the future there will be limits. You can only physically teleport to an area that has one of these places on it.
Yeah,
right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you can't just type in a coordinate and be there.
Yeah. All right, so my invention is probably a little bit more innovative than yours. Definitely more futuristic.
Okay.
So here's my future invention idea. An automated soda machine. So basically, this is what we got. So we got cups, right? And then we got a clamp that clamps them down, right? And if you don't want to go up to the McDonald's employee and be like, "Hey, can I just get a soda?" Then
have we not seen this?
You slide your card on the clamps open up, you pick up the cup, the clamps go back down, and then so now you have the cup in your hand. But now, say McDonald's is like, "Oh, no free refills right now." And so you have a QR code on the cup. You scan the cup on the QR code at the soda machine.
No.
And then you put it under the dispenser, and then it dispenses exactly one cup. Or say you have 3 refills, it dispenses 3 cups on 3 separate occasions. And I could see this probably in more gas stations, actually. Like, people who go into gas stations every day to get a cup, this would make it so much faster.
Brandon.
Because I know people who go get Polar Pops.
No.
What is wrong with that?
150 years from now, that's going to be the life-changing technology that exists?
That will...
The future invention?
That will be a stepping stone into greater things.
No. I don't think so. It'll just be some patch on your body, and you'll select, hey, I want Coke Zero, I want Sprite, and then all of a sudden you get the combination of molecules into your taste buds and your bloodstream, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be. Maybe if
I think the
I feel like technology's going pretty crazy right now at an exponential level. At least that's what everyone says.
And I think this is at the pinnacle of it.
That's at the pinnacle.
This is the singularity.
Oh, okay.
This is where humanity surpasses all. Yeah, I drew a picture.
You drew it out.
Look, here's the cups. Here's the slide, QR code scanner.
That's like not.
This is practical though. Your thing was just like, oh, teleportation. I'm gonna invent that.
Okay, but that could 100% exist today.
But I've never seen it. I guarantee you haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, we were at the mall the other day, and what did we see?
A robot
automatic coffee machine.
That's coffee though. It's not soda.
So all you did was you took the idea
difference.
We saw at the mall and replaced coffee with soda.
Well, no, because it's not a robot doing it. It's you doing it.
There was a robot doing it.
No, for my soda machine, it's not going to be a robot. Oh, so
you're even less futuristic.
No, I think the future is going to relapse onto itself, and then it's going to be more human-oriented.
Yeah, if something drastic does happen, we could revert, back to.
I think it might be a cultural thing too. There's going to be a group of people who's going to be like, we need to focus on humanity, humans, not robots. So we need to work for ourselves so we can progress as a species.
Species.
That's how you say it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much my future idea. How much would you invest?
I'm out, but thanks for coming.
How are you out?
Because it already exists.
It doesn't already exist. If you go into your local QT, your local Circle K, you're not going to see this.
Not at a QT or Circle K.
It's going to make it so much more convenient. And if we can mass produce these at a
no, I think that exists.
Cheap limit.
I think you could go to Japan and that exists.
Japan?
Yeah. I feel like that's a very Japan
who's bringing it to
thing.
America? Who's bringing it to America?
Who?
Yeah, who?
No one, because it's
exactly.
It's not necessary.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
If I know people who only go to QT every single day to get a Polar Pop. Okay, it's going to be significantly easier for them to do that if they just swipe their card, take the Polar Pop, and fill it up, and then leave. They don't have to give their card to anyone else. They don't have to interact with anyone. They could, if they're introverts, this will really help them out.
Okay, well, I'm out, but once again, thanks for coming.
Man,
how much would you? What would your deal be?
It would probably be, I'd say 200,000 for 20% stake.
Yeah, I'm out.
You are missing out.
I am out.
Yeah, and you're missing out.
I don't think so.
That's a great idea.
All right. Next idea. Universal language decipher. So just like all the movies, right? Something that you plug into your body, right? I'm thinking an earpiece, and then whatever they say in whatever other language, you know what they're saying.
Yeah.
So I think there will come a time where, I mean, they have that on phones right now.
Yeah.
Right? But I think it'll transform past that to where you can just have your AirPods, your earbuds, whatever, decipher everything for you.
I've definitely seen prototypes of that.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen this
really?
idea. Yeah, like I've seen it where it directly translates it for you.
But
so you just know what they're saying.
Can you if there's multiple people having conversations in different languages at the same time, would you be able to?
I'm sure AI would be able to.
Yeah, but AI can, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you would have to comprehend that there's I guess you wouldn't, right? It would just be like you're in a crowd, right? Hearing
Yeah, a bunch of
everyone at the
different-
same time. Even though there's, say, 40 languages surrounding you, 40 different conversations, 40 different languages.
Yeah.
In your head, with those earbuds, you would hear just normal conversation as if you only knew one language.
Now, how about output? Could you say stuff in different languages? Like, or would everyone have to have this earpiece?
Oh, that's good. I don't know. I mean,
Maybe it could become maybe 2 earbuds. You could give one to someone else,
yeah, it could be like that.
and then they could. Yeah, there would be sort of a disconnect because you're hearing them, you're hearing their mouth, and then you're hearing their language. So that would be tough.
But I think that will definitely be a reality.
I say, yeah, that's a big thing.
And I would invest heavily in that.
I'd probably invest a couple million.
Couple mil? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking couple bill.
Couple bill?
Yeah, a couple bills.
Any trills?
Oh no, couple bills, couple dollar bills.
Oh, just some bills.
Yeah. Well, the dollar bill will be worth like way more than it is now.
Really?
Yeah, inflation.
Why do you think that?
So
That's not how inflation works.
Yeah, $1 now will be worth like
That's the opposite of
$600 in.
That is deflation.
Yeah, that is deflation.
So you think the dollar bill is going to deflate?
Mm-hmm.
How is that going to happen?
How?
Yeah.
Well, war.
That's it?
Yeah, people printing money. That's another.
If they print money, it inflates.
Wait, deflation?
Oh my goodness, Branson.
Deflation is.
You got to go back to economics.
Inflating is your dollar is worth less.
Yes.
Deflation is your dollar is worth more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that we have a paper shredder, money shredder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna take people's money and shred it.
Yeah, that's an invention idea. Another one.
Oh, paper shredder.
No.
That's awesome.
No. Not a paper shredder. A money shredder.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Specifically for money.
That is crazy. I never thought about that.
Yeah, we're gonna deflate gate.
What if you shredded it and it spit out a little bunch of baby tiny bills that are worth the same amount?
All of those bills together are worth the same amount that you put in. What's the point?
What if we did a dollar bill? You shred it, and what if like each bill is worth a different amount in weight, and so you have to verify that it's money, that it's currency. It can't just be any sort of paper.
Okay.
But then, like say a dollar bill is 1 gram, a $5 bill will be 1.1 gram, and then a $10 bill will be 1.2 grams, and then
Where are you going with this?
And then you add up the weight of the dollar bills.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's pretty futuristic.
That literally hurt my brain, just you trying to talk about that.
Next invention. Toilet analyzer.
I don't want to listen to this
You
one.
will poop and pee into a toilet.
Oh no.
And it'll analyze it.
Don't.
And it has like a screen, and it'll give you a rating on how healthy it is.
I think, again, I feel like this is something that already exists.
No, it's not. It's definitely not.
You looked it up?
There's probably some prototypes, but
Did you look it up?
But this is going to be in every household.
So you didn't look it up?
Is it in this household right now?
No, I'm talking about a future thing. 150 years from now.
Your thing already exists.
You're thinking like a year from now.
That's not a year from now.
If it exists, it could be a year from now.
Okay.
You're talking about on a massive scale right now.
This is going to be, I'm talking in 50 years.
Yeah.
100 years.
Uh-huh.
This will be polished.
It will be a common household
cheap.
product.
It'll be in everyone's
a
household.
Toilet analyzer.
And so it'll say, I doubt it exists today.
I don't want to
Think
know.
about how complicated it's
I don't
going
think
to be.
I want to know.
So it's going to give you a rating, and it's going to recommend to you what you should eat today. Say, hey, you're a little low on sodium. Have some French fries. Something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Or it's like, and then it's going to identify diseases much faster than anything else can. It's going to share this information with a doctor, and it's going to store it in a database so it can average your healthy rating. And then it could say, oh, good job. You did great this month. Or, oh, you need to cut back on the sugar. You're going to die in 5 days.
Why couldn't you just have a glucose monitor?
And it has a bidet.
And it has a bidet. Well, that's good. I do not want to know how healthy I am by that method.
Why?
Very few people, unless you're clinically insane, would want to know how healthy they are by that method.
I'm sure a lot of people would want to know how healthy they are.
I don't want to read. Okay.
So you do your business, flush the toilet, that goes to somewhere else, gets analyzed. It's not like you have to look at it. There's just a screen, like a big.
Oh, see, I thought you
screen.
go and then it shows you right then and there.
Yeah, you go and then you flush the toilet and then it.
Oh, that's so disgusting. I don't think people care that much.
Yes, they do.
Once again, I think that invention will be like overridden
No.
by just a patch that monitors your everything you consume and everything you expel, right? I think that's what will happen, and some patch or some internal device.
That's a different method.
But that is the method of the future,
that's
not
a less
toilet analyzer.
That's a less intrusive method, though. If people, they're like, oh, I don't want the patch. It looks ugly. It's annoying. I don't want anything inserted inside me.
Oh my gosh!
Because that's what I was thinking at first. I was thinking a microchip that gets put in your gut, gets put in your vein, but people aren't going to want that.
Yeah,
there are going to be people who want it, but there's going to be people who are like, I don't want the microchip. I don't want the patch.
Mm-hmm.
I want something that is independent from my body.
I get it. I don't like it, and I won't use it.
That's kind
I probably won't use the patch either.
If it tells you that there is some disease, if it tells you that, oh, looks like you got this type of cancer, you still want to use it?
I don't know.
Wow, that's crazy.
I would have to
because that's how they figure out diseases. They take samples from you.
Right, they take samples, right? But I don't think I need every single day.
You could
something telling me.
Well, that's the good thing about it.
You gotta drink more of this. You gotta eat more of this. It just seems so extra, and
I don't think so at all.
Oh yeah, that's way information overload.
And so, how is that any different from the patch? Except you can't take the chip out. You can't take the patch out.
Why can't you?
Okay, you can, but it's going to be difficult.
Why?
You can take a chip out of your skin, out of your intestines, you can take the patch.
You don't know exactly what it's gonna look like. It could be just like that watch right now.
I doubt.
It could be like that watch.
I doubt. How can you collect information from a watch?
There's all sorts of watches that collect information right now
that tell you if you're going to have cancer.
Well, okay. For one, I don't think there's a device that does that right now.
Yeah.
So you're just talking about
the future. There's going to be a future device. That's this whole segment.
I understand that. So, but why is it so hard to you to grip the idea of a watch telling you have this?
Because it's not collecting anything. It's not collecting blood. It's not collecting urine. It's not.
You don't know the technology that will exist.
I don't think that. I don't think that's.
You don't think it can just peer into your bloodstream?
That's pretty intrusive still. Is that X-rays? How?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm not in the future.
Exactly. I'm wanting an external, easy to shut off. You can just be like, you know what? I don't want to hear it today. Sorry.
I got you, man. I got you. I get it. I think it's gross. I think a lot of people will think it's gross.
It's no different than just going to the bathroom.
Yes, but when people go to the bathroom, I don't think they want to know about everything that just happened. They go to the bathroom.
They definitely
get rid of business. I'm out.
They definitely would.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who would be interested in that.
I would not be.
Would they be like, oh, I can't digest carrots very well? Oh, it's causing problems? Well, looks like I should stop eating carrots.
Yeah. I get you. But I'm saying a little device could do that. A little watch. You don't have to do it through toilet junk.
Nope. You're wrong. Sorry.
Okay, well.
So I'd probably invest
You're fired,
a couple quintillion bucks on this thing. Definitely get this up and running soon.
A couple quintillion for a toilet analyzer.
With a bidet on it.
Okay. Well, as long as it has a bidet, I'm out.
I've actually never used one, so
yeah,
I think that's a good thing. I think people who have used a bidet should be.
No. Okay. We were talking about this earlier, or you were sort of bringing it up, but a neurovisual storytelling device. So, we got Dad, right? Dad is constantly trying to tell us stories.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? I'm sure a lot of people out there experience this as well. A friend who is trying to get across something that happened or something they saw or some story, and they can't tell the story properly. That also includes us. I'm very well known for telling bad stories.
We're
bad
both
storytellers.
We're both pretty bad at talking.
Yeah, which is why we started a podcast.
Yeah, it's mainly just to improve with our talking.
Yeah,
abilities.
this is just public speaking training.
Yeah.
In not public.
Yeah.
Because we're not in public.
See how bad we are at talking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, neurovisual storytelling device. So, you want to tell a story, instead of actually having to tell it, you just say, hey, look at this. And then you take whatever from the chip in your brain, you plug it into the TV real quick, or you put it on the wall, you put it wherever in the floating monitors that will exist, and it has the exact thing that just happened. So it's not necessary. It could be memory based, right? Because I think that's like a Black Mirror thing where everything's recorded. Could be memory based, but it also could just be like what you are trying to say, right? So you're trying to describe something, so you just think about that thing that happened, right? And then that thing occurs.
Yeah, that would probably be more efficient.
Almost like a dream, too. Like your dreams are recorded.
Yeah.
And you can be able to what was I dreaming about again?
Yeah,
boom, there it is.
I know there's technology out there that is attempting to, it's sort of a base level dream catcher, basically. Taking dreams and then taking out keywords from that. So say someone's dreaming about a panda bear, it'll say panda bear. It guesses, and then researchers are like, "Yep, that's the one."
How do they get the word though? Where do they hear panda from?
I have
dream?
No clue.
It's got to be someone that wakes up from the dream and says panda, or says I think a panda, right?
Well, okay, yeah. So the technology is guessing.
Mm-hmm.
The person dreaming wakes up and confirms it. It's like, oh yeah, that is what I was dreaming about.
How does the technology know?
I believe training.
Training?
So they train it. They say, okay, here's a pattern of electrical signals coming from this person who's dreaming. And now,
okay, but there's
it puts out a ton of guesses, and it's like,
but just like
is it this? Is it this?
GPT,
is it this?
It's being fed information initially.
Yeah, it's training.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So these combination of electrical neurosignals or whatever,
or from an area of a brain, if it's in the
that's probably a scary dream, or that's probably a happy dream.
Yeah, it could probably take the neurotransmitters like serotonin. Oh, this is a happy dream. Maybe he's dreaming about a sun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll become images soon. I think that would be pretty awesome.
I think that will be a part of the future.
Yeah.
Dreams are recorded and visualized, right? But also just stories of, memories, right? Because memories too can be altered, right? Your own memory of something you may actually believe that this thing happened, but it didn't, right? But you truly believe it happened, but over time your memory got slightly skewed to maybe make that bad thing more happy or that happy thing more bad. So,
Yeah.
that's what I think will be a part of the future. Neuro-visual storytelling.
All right. What's your how much you think?
Okay, Barbara.
I'm out because I'm Barbara. That's just Barbara's character.
You don't sound like Barbara.
I'll be Mark Cuban. Hey, my name's Mark Cuban. I own a basketball team. Haha. How much do you want for your
You
invention?
make him sound evil. He doesn't seem evil to me at all.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
This is how he talks.
Well, let's see. Are we talking 50 years from now? 150 years? I gotta account for deflation.
Deflation, yeah.
Because of my paper shredder.
Let's do 100 years from now.
100 years from now?
Yeah.
Okay, right in the middle?
Yeah.
100 years from now, I will be offering you this. Let's say I want 1.37 trillion for 11% of my company.
11%. So why the specific number 1.73? You got a spreadsheet that says that's the optimal?
No, I heard it in a dream, and my device told me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Interesting. Do you think dreams predict the future at all? Have you ever had an instance of that? But not deja vu,
like a
but
predictive dream?
where you're like, I'm dreaming this, and then you go out into the world, and you're like, oh, I just sort of did what I did in my dream. It doesn't have to be the same either. It could be an action.
I haven't experienced that personally, but I think a lot of people have.
Yeah. And I think it makes sense because if we're acting directly onto things and unconsciously, right? This is unconsciously, it's saying, oh, okay, so you've taken in all these stimuli. I'm going to produce a dream for you that's just an average of all the stimuli you've taken in. Well, then it makes sense that it could have some predictive abilities if it's taking in things from real life.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It could be like a trait.
So I think in a similar fashion to that, I don't remember the exact story, but a woman, I need the device.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, show it to us.
I don't remember the exact story, but a woman was rock climbing and like on the edge of death or something like that. And she ended up like hearing these words. And I can't remember where I heard this, some other podcast probably. But she ended up hearing these words and like a couple words. And it was like whatever, hospital and knee or something like that, right? Goes to the hospital and gets her knee checked out. It's like, oh no, you got this massive health problem, right?
Oh.
So it's like, I think dreams have also alerted people to problems somehow. I don't really know though.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, next idea. So you're in?
I'm in. I'll give you $1.73 trillion.
It was 1.37, but I'll take the extra.
You said 3.
1.37.
I heard 1.37.
And you just told me 1.73.
I'll take your 1.73 trillion.
You're taking...
Yeah, I'll take it. That's how future Shark Tank works. You give me money to work with you.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
All right, Branson. This is going to be an entirely localized, powerful AI that takes in every piece of content that you take in.
Explain.
Okay. So it's going to be primarily educational. I think at first.
Yep.
It's going to say that this AI is going to learn along with you, right? It's going to make connections that you could not have made. And it's going to say, like, say you're watching a math video, and then you watch another math video and another math video. It's going to take all of those into it. It's going to create a study routine around those so you can end up retaining that information. It's going to use spatial repetition. So you could say, okay, here's some equations that you need to remember, and here's how you study them to remember them optimally.
Okay.
And it's going to make connections between subjects that help you learn the material deeper.
Yeah, so it's a customized or a personalized tool to improve your own education.
Yeah. So say you got a physics class and a bio class, and you're learning a lot about physics, and you're learning about bio. It's going to make connections between the two. So be like, oh, here's how these subjects overlap, and you can use them together. And so you can make connections between the subjects, which will help you maintain the information. And then, have you heard of the zone of proximal development?
Nope.
So basically, that is what level is too hard and what level is too easy and what level is just right for you to have the maximal amount of growth.
Okay, so it's like a Goldilocks condition, but for your own education. Okay.
And so it's going to have the ability to place you within that zone of proximal development. So you're learning a language, you just start out, it's like, okay, here's the basics, right? But then it's not completely obvious where that zone is to you.
Yeah.
So it's going to know better.
So it tells you.
Yeah, it's going to know better than other people, and it's going to produce materials that will be able to enhance your learning to the greatest degree.
I like it.
That's my invention.
Well done. Great
Thanks.
pitch. You stumbled a little bit, but
I did not stumble.
a little bit, but yeah.
I didn't stumble.
Shred the ideas. No one will hear them.
Well, yeah, these are all secret.
Yeah.
Top secret.
Copyright it right now. Trademark.
So what do you think? I think there's some problems with this.
Patent it. That's what I was going
But
for.
what do you think?
No, I like it. Good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
What are the problems you think?
So it's supposed to be entirely localized. But say someone gets their hands on it, that could be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a problem with AI in general, right?
Yeah. Well, but this AI is taking your information and basically replicating you.
I mean, that's AI right now, right? Like, how is that different than?
It's making a
it's not
one-to-one replica of you, basically?
No. It's showing you, say ads, for example, right? Amazon or whatever. It's your phone, social media. It's showing you ads that you would be interested in.
Yeah.
You gave it a bunch of information, and it's like, it knows what you're interested in, so it shows you that. I think that's the same with AI, and that's why there's, I think, a lot of projects to make AI, like, local to the person, but also customizable.
Yeah, I think this company would have to have a good track record of encryption, privacy. So, what do you think? How much are you paying me for this?
How much am I paying you for it?
Yeah, how much you could pay me?
Are we talking
money?
Rupees?
No, money. Dollar.
That's US dollars?
Yes, we're in the US right now.
Oh, you don't tell the public. I'm just kidding. 10 mil?
10 mil?
10 mil, and I get...
That's pretty low.
70%?
No, that's a terrible offer.
Okay, how much? What's your counter?
I would say...
You're supposed to come in with the offer. You've never seen Shark Tank.
50 billion.
50
for 49%.
50 bill for 49%. No.
Well, your loss.
I'll counter though.
Okay.
5 million for 71%.
That is millions of dollars is not going to make this work.
Okay. New counter. 4 million for 72%.
I am out.
You're out.
You're out.
I think, has anyone said I'm out as the company on Shark Tank?
I don't know.
It's had to have happened, right?
That would be a great moment.
Yeah, it would.
So, those are our futuristic inventions.
No, I got one more.
What?
Yeah.
You had 4?
I have 4. I got one more, and I like this one.
Okay.
One, because I think it's doable with the way the aerospace industry is moving. right? SpaceX, NASA, all Blue Origin, like all of the. I guess Blue Origin's more touristy right now, but I think in general we are extending towards outer space. But this idea, this future invention idea, is you take the sun, right? The sun and the earth, right? The sun is rotating, right?
Probably. Haven't checked in a while.
Okay. Well, the sun is the center, right?
Yep, that's true.
The earth is moving around it.
Yeah.
But the earth is also
rotating. Yeah. It's a great invention so far.
Just like the moon, right? We don't ever see the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Do we ever see the opposite side of the sun? Have we seen all sides of the sun?
Yeah.
We've seen all sides of the sun?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain about that.
Okay, so it's not like the sun...
No.
Okay, I didn't think so either, but I don't remember from way back
They all
when.
look the same, though. It's all really bright.
Yeah, the sun looks the same.
Like I try and look at the sun every day for a little bit, just to get that vitamin D at the back of my retina, and it looks the same each time. So I'm pretty sure we see all sides of the sun, but it's just a blank slate, basically.
Yeah. How's your retina doing?
Great.
Yeah. A lot of vitamin D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How many fingers am I holding up?
10.
Wow. Yeah. You're doing good.
Keep punching the table, why don't you?
I will. But anyways, so my idea is solar energy, right? So some sort of solar system, right? Capturing energy from the sun, but it is constantly on the other side of the sun that we see. So imagine you set up like a parabolic, whatever, solar, like massive solar panel, right? I mean, it doesn't even have to be parabolic. That's what I would do, right? Say you take solar panels and you put them on the opposite side of the sun, but you tether that energy to the U.S. I guess the Earth, really. You tether that energy to the Earth. We have an infinite source of energy, right? Because the sun right now, I think, is like, infinite. I guess it's not infinite, right? But realistically,
it's
an infinite source of energy.
Yeah. So
if we can utilize that without actually affecting how much sunlight hits Earth, I think that's a way forward for like unlimited energy here on Earth.
Yeah. So are the tethers going to be around the Earth's orbit, or is it just going to be straight lines going out, wrapping around, like the sun's in the middle?
I don't know. Well, so I was thinking it could be like physically tethered, or it could be like that energy could be transported back and forth to Earth on reusable rockets, right? So perhaps they're creating these energy packs or batteries. I guess they'd be called batteries. And those batteries are then transported back and forth to Earth.
How close is this going to be to the sun? Is it going to be closer than Mercury?
Well, it's got to be resistant to...
Yeah. So far, I heard solar panels aren't very resistant even on
Okay.
Earth.
It doesn't have to be a solar panel. I'm just saying some sort of technology to better utilize the energy of the sun will exist in the future that is on the opposite side of the sun. Something we never see, or we are constantly powered by.
Or on a different planet. That'd be cool. But the tether would be kind of...
Why on a different planet?
Well, I feel it would be easier to put that in the planet. Instead of having it floating out in the middle of nowhere, it could be affected by asteroids and stuff. It might be...
Are asteroids hitting the sun often?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
How many asteroids hit the sun a day?
I just asked you that.
A week?
4.
Would you survive?
Would you survive? But no, that's what I think will exist in the future.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I've heard there's like different types of civilizations, and type 1 is basically where we're at. Type 2 is like they go out into the star, and then type 3 is they have this, they just capturing the sun's energy just by a giant ball of stuff.
But I don't think
and you can move the sun with you.
Yeah, but I think if we do that, that's where there's problems, right? Like when you got the asteroid hit or whatever, killed all the dinosaurs. Essentially, there's like pollution all the way up into the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things died, right? Because there was no sun. Right? I think we still need the sun, which is why I think as we're orbiting, we're constantly producing power, but using the unobservable side of the sun.
Yeah. That'd be good.
That's my theory.
I'd invest $2.50, and then for a 10% stake, and I get a royalty off of every panel made. A $2.50 royalty.
Well, once again, this doesn't have to be a panel.
Okay.
That's just currently where our solar technology is.
I'd get $2.50.
It could be thermal energy
out of
too.
every,
it doesn't have to be solar. Like right now.
Every unit made, I get money.
How much? What's the percentage?
100% of the money goes to me.
So you invest everything and you get 100%.
Oh, no.
You invest nothing and you get 100%.
I invest $2
Uh-huh.
and get all the money.
You invest $2 and get all the money.
All the money, yeah.
Including your $2?
yeah, I get that back.
Is it a $2 bill?
Oh, yeah. It's a $2 bill. Those things are cool.
What if I kept the $2 bill?
Sure, I'll let
deal.
you.
Yeah, I like it.
I used to have multiple $2 bills in my wallet when I was a kid.
Great. Whatever
Where
happened?
are they at now?
Why are you asking me? I didn't.
You can still use them, do you think?
Yeah. Do they still do them? Do they still?
I don't think they produce them, but
that's a grandma question. We gotta ask grandma.
I kind of miss the $2 bills. They need to bring those back.
Well,
those were...
and the 50 cents. Remember that?
Yeah.
50 Cent? Mm-hmm. Not the rapper.
Yeah, he's still around.
He's still 50 cents.
The $50.
$50, yeah. Was that called a silver dollar? $50 silver dollar?
Probably.
What am I thinking of? Sand dollar?
Yeah, those aren't worth anything.
What's a sand dollar?
Sand dollar
is it a starfish?
Yeah, something like that. It's in the beach. You pick it up. You do whatever with it.
Okay.
And then you go home.
Why do they call it dollar, though?
It probably looks like a dollar.
No, that's not it. That can't be it. We gotta look this up. We have so many questions.
That will be answered next time. On Jupiter City. Tune in to the Jupiter City podcast next time.
Next time.
We're on Spotify, Instagram.
What are you
YouTube.
doing?
Subscribe and like and share.
Hey, Brayden, guess what?
What?
This was the 10th episode.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We have to wrestle.
Deal. Oh, we don't want to do this right now. We'll do it after. We'll have to do a separate event.
Okay.
Yeah.
10.1.
Yeah. Yeah. Or we could do once we go big, we'll do a Patreon. Make that a whole Patreon episode.
Just us wrestling.
Just us wrestling.
We could do a fighting club.
A fight club?
Yeah. I think about what this is going to be in the future. And there's so many options.
Well, let me tell you.
I assume it's going to not be this format.
Let me tell you something.
What?
I'm out.
You're out?
No, I'm joking. We're still doing Shark Tank. But talking about the future.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100 years from now, where's this podcast going to be?
Where it is right now.
On YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube will be
Spotify?
around. Spotify will be around.
And Instagram?
I mean, not really active on Instagram.
Do you think people will be liking and subscribing then too?
Yeah.
And sharing?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
In a different fashion, but in the same way. Companies evolve. Look at Netflix.
Great.
Netflix evolved. Once the internet came around, it was like, hey, we're on board. Right?
Let's do it.
I mean, I guess it was a while, but
let's broadcast our thing straight into the minds of people.
Yeah, let's get you a nap.
Hallucinate the people into liking our content. That's the only way we're going to grow.
People.
We're going to
hallucinate you.
And you will like this content.
Thanks for watching, everyone.